So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. Coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. So you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. For the throne.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Well, I see that the lives are already happening today. The lives, not lives, the lives. Wow. People cannot give that girl a break to save their friggin' soul. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Wanted to come on and I wanted to chit chat with you guys about how I just kind of pieced out from the live last night, you know? This is the intro song over here. I might put it on the main channel though. But I wanted to come in and just say hello to everybody. Hey, Willows. Well, that's fine. I'll likely have to catch the replay. Well, welcome in if you're in here still. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Willows. Willow said, I just want to say, Tanya, that I have mad respect for you and all the work you put in. Sorry, I'm finding that this is hard work. Yeah, it truly is. It truly is. But you'll get it. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Debbie. Nice to see you. Hey, Ashley. It's good to see everybody over here. Hey, Sherry. Good to see you. Hey, Petunia. Hey, Cash. How you doing? He's taking notes. Taking notes, people. Is that a whiteboard? It almost looks like one after the hand with the writing. Well, thank you, Debbie, because someone told me they commented and it's so weird not being on camera, but they commented and they were like, what did they're like, your intro song's too long or something like that. And I said, well, I explained it. I said, hey, Usually before the live, even if I were to click live and just go live, you guys would have to wait 3 minutes on me anyway, because my dogs would be like going nutso. Because when they see me sitting down for the live, it's the music actually that they hear. They know it's go time. So they like, are trying to get in their spots, that kind of stuff. And I don't want you to have to hear like dog paws and dog claws and chains jingling and gingling. And, I don't want you to have to hear all that. And then your girl has a nervous bladder. Even though I've been doing YouTube almost every day of my life for almost 3 years, I still get nervous. I get extremely nervous. So, I sometimes got to go to the bathroom before you're live. So that's what I'm usually doing. And I'm getting the dogs together. So I told this person that. And they were like, well, can't you just edit out the song after the live? And I said, well, for one person, no. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think I said that. Like, no, I cannot do that. I said, some people like the song. I said, it gets them, they know it's like their time to get ready for the live. They've got like 3 minutes until I come on. And it gives you guys time to get your snacks or drinks or whatever y'all get before the lives, and it just gives people time to do that. So we're going to keep it like it is until, unless there's like 100. If there was like, it had to be more than 100. If there was like 200 to 300 people, 400 people, 500 people, I don't know. I've got 22,000 subscribers. That's not very many. If it was a big deal, then maybe I would change it. Like I'll give you an instance. Okay, so this is the first time. So when Willow listens back on this, this was a mistake that I made when I first started true crime. My music, I had it as I was using iMovie because I wasn't doing lives. I was doing all pre-recorded videos. And I started with the Kylie Rodney case. Hey, simple Southern Mama. And my song, okay, so the Kylie Rodney case was the first case that I covered, and it was really hard on me. And it was really, really, really hard on me. But my music was these little bubbles. It sounded like little bubbles coming out of water. Like, I don't have the sound for it, but it's like, like little bubbles coming up out of the water. I can't do the noises. I'm not good with noise. I'm not good with noises. But I didn't think about that, right? That just wasn't in my head, but somebody commented and was like, are you tone deaf? No, they didn't really say that, but I think they said it nicer than that. Maybe not. Maybe they were mean. I can't remember. But when I read the comment, I felt like nothing. Like, oh my gosh, that comment took me out because I realized, oh no, that does sound like that. And this girl, they found her in her vehicle submerged in water. And I'm just like, and I have music that sounds like bubbles. Like, and it wasn't intentional. It was the first kind of thing that I heard that wasn't like super hip poppy, like, poppy music. And I didn't want poppy music on the channel because we're talking about like, true crime. And so I picked that one. And yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake that I made. Yeah, so that's what it is. And like they weren't, I've never seen the person in the live chat. Like that was another thing too. Like I always look at the name and sometimes it'll show like if you're a public subscriber or not. And I'll check those things, just to double check. But I was like, I've never seen them in the live. So why can't you just fast forward? Because in order for me to clip out the song, I would have to sit here. So we get off our lives pretty late. I would have to sit here for an extra maybe like 30 minutes to an hour to wait for the actual live to download for me to be able to edit that download or that live. So I'd be really sitting online for like, instead of 2 hours, 2.5 hours, it'd be like 3.5, 4 hours because I'd have to edit it out. And I'm just like, can't you just fast forward? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But I hope you guys like this song. I like this song over here. I'm kind of feeling it. Like, I feel both songs, but I think it's because we listen to the other one a lot. That one just reminds me of my like true crime though. Like true crime is happening. Yeah, how are you feeling, Ashley? How's things going with you? How's Dale doing? Sure, like a lot of people have even longer like intros than my song. Okay, Willis. I'm trying to think of any like I mean I've made more mistakes than that, but I would say that was like one that was like, oh, cut me to the core. So, let me see how I want to say this. So after the live last night, I looked up if you can post, like if you can show, and I know a lot of people have shown these. I know big news corporations have shown these. I'm talking about the autopsy picture, or not the autopsy, but the crime scene photos. But as a channel like me, that's not a news organization. I have no news ties. I am not a JLR. I didn't go get my news press pass because I am, like I've told you guys before, no Diane Sawyer over here. But oh, I forgot what I was saying. It was about last night, but I was getting somewhere. Oh, so if I were to show the pictures of the victims, although they are blurred out, right? I would have to rename my stream. It couldn't be under entertainment. It would have to be under educational. And I would have had to have given educational context around the whole live would have had to have been educational purposes only. So everything that, like, if we were to speculate, my channel can come down. It's against TOS to post, even if blurred. Posting videos containing graphic content, even if blurred on YouTube, can be tricky and may violate their community guidelines, depending on the context and severity. YouTube explicitly states they don't allow videos containing graphic content like corpses, road accidents, or terroristic attacks aftermath with the intention to shock or disgust viewers. Now, I wouldn't do it to shock or disgust you guys, but in a way it would be to shock people, right? So with that being said, I feel like as the creator, I have to look out for my channel. If I don't, then who's going to? Like, for me to, like, someone posted, who was it? Oh, I forget who it was, but they lost their channel. 2 people actually got messed up out of that. Remember when they were like the mass shooting at that college, like, in Michigan, I think it was? Somebody was scrolling through Twitter and there was a picture or a video of them, like, I don't know exactly what it depicted, but it depicted violence. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It depicted violence and their channel got taken and they had way more subscribers than me. Yeah, you missed last night. I like kind of, well, I don't think I raged quit. I think I just quit the live because I was just like, fuck it, I'm done. So as a creator on the platform, you can go back to your lives. Like I can go back or as like right now, I can go to, maybe not right now. No, I have to wait. I have to wait till after the live. But after the live, I can click those 3 little buttons that you guys have that says like block or whatever. I can click that and go to channel activity. And that will give me every single comment that you've commented in my chat under what video for the past year. It goes back for 1 year. 1 year. 1 whole year. I wish Mary Beth was in here because I wish she was here to listen to this. Because some of the things I saw. Okay, so last night I see chats here and there. I'm trying to, like, put on a show. It's hard for me with one eye, and I'm not blaming it on one eye, but it is a little more difficult to read something and to be looking at a chat at the same time, especially when they're not on the same screen. Now, that's something I'm going to have to figure out for myself because that's what we have to do. But for someone to come into the chat and sit there and demand for me to do something and say that I'm not doing it and I'm censoring grown-ups, it's just fucked up. I come on every night. I don't come to your house and be disrespectful. Don't come to mine and be disrespectful. How about that? I had this person, we're going to name it Squeaky. It was Squeaky. He told Mary Beth, I'm going to get the exact comment because I want to make sure that we're factual over here. And actually, you know what? I'm just going to share the screen with you because we're not going to pretend like we are not sharing the screen. Okay. So this is just last night's. This is just from last night. And I'm trying to find the one because I was like, there we go. Here it is. Mary Beth, you look pretty skinny in that profile pic. You probably need to fatten up a little bit. Are you kidding me? You don't talk to a woman about her weight. That's just how it is. Do not talk to a woman about her weight. Isabelle, hello. Oh my gosh. This is my day. I did do something right. That's going to make me cry. Hey, Isabelle. Miss you too. Damn you. Damn it, Isabelle. We miss you so much. I was on a roll there. Okay, now I got to get back on my roll. I got to get back on my soapbox. Isabelle is one of our nearest, dearest. I hope everything's okay. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you're taking care of him. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad to hear he's doing okay. You got him. I was worried about that. Well, we love him. We love you. And we miss you around here. And dang it, you made me cry. Just seeing your name in the chat was really nice. So okay, back to my soapbox. But no, so last night, like it's been over the last few lives. It's actually been over the last few months. I've been seeing comments and I've been letting them go. And then it just got to the point last night where Squeaky kept asking about the crime scene photos. And it says, I might have to blow my nose, but hold on one second. I'm gonna blow my nose really quick. Love you too, Isabelle. I'm not crying anymore. Man, I said, okay, I said something, I prayed and I said, just give me some signs. And that's a sign that I did something right. that I'm doing this true crime stuff. I'm doing okay. But he says, so I showed you guys the crime scene photos, the actual photos. Like I didn't crop these. I didn't blur anything. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to blur something on a photo. I could crop something out, but only using like my phone. You know what I mean? Like I could do that, but I couldn't blur anything. So there's messages just coming in the chat. And it's like, these aren't the pictures. It says I must have seen the wrong pics then. Has Tanya showed these in here? And I don't know why he was saying that. And it says, I'd just like to see the pictures as they were released by the court or by the cops. No doctoring, no Photoshop, no blurring, just the pics. Well, that's what I was showing last night. Like I was showing the pictures. And I said, and I don't know how many times on that live I said, I actually two nights ago, I wasn't even going to show this much. Right? Because I just didn't feel comfortable. But I said, okay, they're not that bad. These ones aren't. The only ones I did not show was the picture of Xana, which looks like a pool of blood to me. Now, people are saying there's a dark colored carpet there. That does not look like a carpet the way that it just looks like, it does not look like that to me. And I didn't show the pictures. There's two pictures of Ethan on the bed, but they're like the same exact picture. They're just slightly over. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a whole other angle. It's just slightly different. So I am showing them. Like I'm showing everything that we had. And I'm just here because I was just kind of like you can even see the pictures. Like these were the pictures. These were all of the pictures. And we were talking about this one, I think, for a minute. And then I went over to the Gonzalez's page. And I went over to the Honoring Maddie May page. Or vice versa, So then at the end of the live, right before I quit the live for that night, I was like, I'm quitting tonight. I was like, I am over this. It says, you're right. Things are being censored from us grown-ups. And I don't know if baby girl was agreeing with him or what, but by the very people who scream bloody murder about being censored by YouTube. When have I ever said anything about YouTube censoring me? The only thing I've ever said about YouTube censoring me, and maybe I'm wrong, so correct me if I am, is that I like to talk within the first 10 minutes. That way we don't have to say code words, right? Like, so the first 10 minutes of the chat, like with YouTube, they will time, like they'll see what you're doing. I guess it's like a robot or whatever, a bot, but they see what your channel is talking about the first 8 to 10 minutes. And then that will give YouTube the green light if they want to place ads on your video. So if I come rolling in here like a tumble fucking weed and say blood, murder, blood, gore, blood, sexual assault, like all that, my channel can get taken down, right? I mean, and they won't put ads on my video. So it's like, why, if I'm not getting views on my video because it's taken down, then, you know, what would be the point of being here, right? Because you need views on your video. You got to have a video. See, the picture I have, it doesn't look like it's blacked out. But we have to have the same pictures. Like, it is. But to me, that's what it looks like. But I don't know if that's what it is, you know. I don't like people saying that I am screaming bloody murder about being censored on YouTube when I've never said those words. Those words have never came out of my mouth. And then I came here to see crime scene photos as released, and they, all capitals, as released. I find out they're being hidden and censored. How is not getting the actual photos disrespectful? It's censorship regardless of whom. So I'm just not really sure. Villanova, yeah. I'm like, what is going on? And I can go to the other part of the chat and like see the rest, you know what I mean? See the rest of it, like see the other side of the chat. But I just wanted to see this side because I was like, this is what got me so upset. You know, was these last two, you know, comments. And maybe the one, maybe that wasn't about me. The things are being censored from us grown-ups. But it was right at the time that I was saying that I wasn't going to show 3 pictures. And I said they're everywhere, all over the internet. Every single content creator that is covering Idaho 4 has put those pictures out somewhere. I didn't want to do it. I was on the fence of whether to put the ones out that I did. You know, but we have been covering this case for so long. But I have been covering this case since the 16th of November, nonstop. There's not a day that goes by that I do not think about that murder. I will be in the middle of cleaning my damn toilet, doing just some random mundane task. And because I got to put on gloves, that makes me think of Kohberger, and then that makes me think of what he did. So maybe I'm a little bit, you know, maybe I'm a little more, and maybe I'm too emotionally invested into the case. Maybe that's what it was. See, Kathy, that's another thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Like why people are getting kicked out of the channel because it was happening. And it's like, I'm not doing that. Right, Debbie? Well, you know what? I said last night in my head, I sat here for like a few minutes after the live and I was, you know, upset or whatever. And I said to myself, like, am I being too dramatic? Right? I'm like, am I being too dramatic and not wanting to put out just 3 photos? And then I get up And I walk out my door, and you know what I hear? I hear meow. My cat has not meowed at me for one whole day. He did not meow. And he's standing there and he's waiting for his treats like he does every single night after the live. The only night he didn't do that was when he was sick that night, and I was so scared. You know? I was just like just scared that something bad was happening to him, you know? And so I have been going through a little bit of a lot too with that. Yeah. And Isabelle, they asked, like, so the family members didn't know really about the plea deal. They didn't know, they didn't get any say in a lot of things, in my opinion. All of the families, I'm talking about all of them. And collectively, they all said they did not want those pictures out. Now, I know the news is going to put them out. They're going to put YouTube channels, they're going to put them out. Everyone's going to put them out. But when I looked at a picture of baby Kaylee, I couldn't. I guess there was 4 pictures I didn't put out because there's one of the bedroom upstairs. Just the wall though. Right, Reba? Yeah. And I don't mean to like be snappy, but I do like, you know, and it is public record. I mean, like, and it's everywhere. You know, go on Twitter, go on X. Thanks, Courtney. I need to figure out a way where I could see you guys better too in the chat. Oh, I don't know about them not answering them or something. I don't know, Crystal. Hey, Ladybug. I can't believe Isabelle's in here. This is like, this is my lucky day. That's another thing. I'm telling you, I'm taking it as a sign that I went to bed with a full heart last night, and I have not slept so good since I can't even tell you. It's been years since I haven't woken up with, and I don't tell you guys this a lot, but I don't tell you at all, but I wake up with nerve pain like you wouldn't believe. They say it's not fibromyalgia, it's not RA. They're like, it's just because you've damaged so much of your body in one time, you know, in a car accident. And so I just usually wake up when it feels like someone's like sitting on me. And like today I woke up and I felt good. Right, Isabel? Yeah. Oh, it was serious, man. I don't know. It wasn't, because it wasn't like the first chat. It was like, it's been like this in multiple chats. Yeah. And like, if I'm doing so, you know, and if it's like, I don't know, maybe, you know what? Maybe I should have asked, is there something wrong with you today? Maybe I should have asked him that. Is there something going on? Because someone told me once that I could have an opinion in their chat. And as soon as I did, they took that away. They said, nope, you're not allowed to have an opinion. We lied to you. Right, Ashley? Yeah. Nerve pain does suck. Mine's crazy though. Like when I go to the pool, if I lay on my stomach, I'll like, and I put my legs like backwards, you know, like bend them. I get this crazy nerve pain. I can't even explain it. It like shoots and radiates through my whole body, and I have to put my legs down. But it feels so good at the same time. I don't know if that's, I don't know. I could think that nerve pain feels good though at certain times, probably because I'm crazy like that. And hey, Jet said, I'm going to say hey to you when you came in. And hey, Dawn. And welcome in, everybody, if I didn't say hey to you. I'm seeing everybody. I'm just, you know, I'm just looking at the chat. Reba, I should, you know what? I still have the letter you wrote me. I saw it, you know what? And it's so weird. I saw it yesterday because it's on the bottom of my makeup cart and I have it like tucked under stuff. So that way, you know, I don't just see it and read it one day when I just like, I really need it. I could have used that last night. No, Ishi called and left me a voice message, and she was making sure she's like, you know, you okay? Are you sure you're okay? Are you cool? Are you sure? I'm like, I'm okay. I've never just jumped off of a live like that. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like doing that. because especially for like one person, I should have been able to just been like, okay, remove the person for the night and just, you know, think about it another day. So what I do think I'm going to do, I think I will read it. I want to wait though. I've had it so long. Oh, I have sciatica, Debbie. Yeah. They want me to go to physical therapy and I refuse, which is bad. I need to go, but I need to find one close to me because I have to be able to like take a lift or we'll have to get another car. I don't know. Yeah, maybe someone thought it's probably because I've been doing so much reading that, like, I don't see chats because I did see a lot of people, like, in the chat and they were new, and I was like, "Oh, I always feel bad, like, not saying hello," especially, like, I love saying hello to you guys, obviously. I mean, I love you guys. You guys are, like, my core people, especially we only have 35 in here, you're definitely, like, my core people, but when there's someone new, you know, you just wanna, like, greet them and be, like, kind to them because you wanna show them, like, I like to show them that not all true crime channels are the same because a lot of true crime channels are the same. They are clickbaity. They, you know, don't give you very many facts. If they do, they're making them up or they're saying they're getting phone calls from this source, that source. They got sources. No, you don't. I'm getting emails from all these people. No, you're not. I have so at monitors, I have 2 big ones that are like 32-inch, I wanna say, like, they're really big, and then I have my computer monitor. So what I was gonna do, which I may have Vincent do this today, actually, he's gonna love this. I wanna try to switch my microphone side to where my computer is, and then switch my computer over just below my camera. That way, if I need to, I can use that to see the chat. I think that would help. Although it's weird because 'cause I'm blind on my left side, but I look that way because of the camera. Hey, Margot. Much love to you. Oh, Debbie, yeah, I've had that done, and I need to go have that done again. I have sensory problems, which is another issue. The last time I got a back massage, I thought she was literally killing me, and she wasn't, but it just felt like it. It's hard to explain, like, it just every time she touched me, I was like, "Please just kill me now," because like and it didn't hurt, and she was doing such a good job, I know she was, but I was just having this flare up when she was doing it. Oh, it was so bad. And I even remember that was back when I was on nerve medication. I took a nerve medication before I went in there too, and I was still having anxiety problems. I was like, "Don't touch me, lady. Just don't do it." So did you know, I didn't know this, that Logan Paul, the YouTube star, you know, we all know who he is. Back 2018 that he had to apologize for showing a dead body on his channel. It says, after publishing images of a visit to Japan's suicidal forest that included footage of a dead body. Ooh. I didn't do it for views. I get views, Paul said. Yeah, well, that's true. But, you know, I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet. No, you didn't. You just wanted to get those views from that shock. Is he really banned from Japan? Oh, man, that's sad. I would love to go to Japan. I'd love to take Vincent's mom to Japan. Let me see. Caps lock someone. I need to like I think I just need to switch my monitors around. I need to be more like I'm so good at like taking notes, researching the stuff, you know, making sure like I'm reading the, you know, things before I come on, like, you know, the articles or I'm at least watching the videos and stuff before I come on. So you know, I think that's like good. I think it's maybe I just need to switch my monitors around a little bit. I love the chiropractor. He used to use the little thing that didn't make any noise, like, he didn't use his hands. And, "Hey, Marcy, how are you? And thank you. Hey, Courtney, I didn't even know Courtney was in here. Let me go up." Oh, and that's what Ladybug I love Ladybug. She's always like, "Hello, whoever," and, like, you guys, like, help me so much sometimes because like, I'm gonna refer back to this. Sometimes I'm going too fast in the chat. Maybe maybe it's me having one eye or maybe it's me reading slow. I don't know, but I try to like go through fast and sometimes I miss you guys. So like just now, I miss Courtney's comment and Ladybug's like, hey, Courtney. And I'm like, okay, let me go back up. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, true colors have been shown. Hasn't it been crazy out there on the streets? Maybe some more maybe do more panelist. I think what I'm going to do is do more, maybe I'm going to start doing more day lives. Like I don't like not all the time. Like maybe like a few times a week. It seems like not that this really affects, I mean, it does affect my channel in some ways because some people, will, I don't know, they watch the drama over the true crime. But like that's what it seems like is happening is a lot of people and they're choosing that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But I think that with a lot of like the drama channels coming on like 3 times a day now to review a certain somebody, like I see it all over the platform. It's like, what time am I allowed to go live now? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Everyone is competing with everyone. And it shouldn't be like that because I'm a true crime channel. Like, if people want to watch true crime, that should be what it is. But sometimes that's not what it is. I know, Ladybug. That's why I'd always come on at night for you, like for you guys. Like, I mean, most of you guys can only do nights. Some of you guys can do days. Yeah, I can come to those more. I will ask. Well, Cheryl kind of left the chat. She kind of like got upset with us and left one night, and we haven't heard from Cheryl. Like it's been nuts. I haven't reached out to her. Email. Hopefully, she'll come back in and give us some sass. But she did. Her daughter did have twins. They're probably almost a year, I would say. And I'm so glad that I have you guys. Like I'm thankful because I moved away from my town where, my core group of friends lived. So when you do that, when you move and when you're 30, I was 29, getting ready to turn 30 when I moved. I moved in September, August. I moved in August. My birthday was in October. So it's like, it's more difficult to like, find friends, right? And to tell you the truth, I'd rather be friends with y'all in the chat than like other creators at this point because I have just been seeing so much toxicity. I'm like, I'm cool. Like 9 to 10 months now. Yeah. Are you leaving? Bye, Ash. Hope you feel better. Hope your ribs are getting better. So the recap pretty much is last night in chat, Squeaky was saying that I was taking his constitutional rights away pretty much because I wouldn't show 3 out of the like 28, I think it was actually 4. I don't want to lie. I think it was 3 or 4 of the 28 crime scene photos, just the photos depicting the victims. I didn't want to show those. It can be against terms of service. My channel could get a strike. I could have gotten taken down. I mean, they'll just take your channel. They don't even give you a reason. They'll just take it. They'll give you a reason later. Oh my gosh, Reba, I couldn't even imagine. What are they saying over there? I haven't been over there in forever and a day. Are they saying, yeah, free speech? I told Vincent, I will take his free speech from this chat. I will block him. If he wants me to take free speech away, amendments and stuff. I can't remember the exact word he used, but I'm being censored. And that I came here to see crime scene photos as released. Like these, I didn't redact anything. I don't know how to do that. Oh, they're pro burgers. Oh my. How can people still, I know these creators got to make money and that's why they're doing this. But it's like, he said he was guilty, right? If let's just say, because I've heard creators saying that this is all part of his master plan was to get arrested. killing 4 people and burglarizing their house. Okay, there's a lot of crimes that you could commit to get into prison without having to kill someone. Crazy to me. I used to review those kind of channels. I kind of miss doing that. Kind of miss that sass I would bring. Because I mean, I used to like bad. I'm surprised that they're not actually getting. If someone reported it, I'm sure that they would probably have a violation because they're not there's no educational um, context to that. You have to have educational context behind it, or it is against terms of service to blurred or not blurred show a dead body on YouTube. Oh, Kathy, we're here for you. Oh my gosh, Isabelle, I still have my conversations with Brent Copaka's like best friend. Someone came in the chat and tried to pull that, and I was like, I shut it down. I was like, we're not doing that. I mean, and he didn't even know me as a content creator. We talked as just 2 humans getting to know each other. You know what I mean? Like, and I have all of the screen, like he would send me, instead of like typing it out, he would send me like voice recordings. And I still have all of those. And they're easy to get to because I don't talk to anybody on Facebook. Right? He's never stated his innocence. Nope, he won't. Well, I appreciate that, Marcia, a lot. I should read the comments. I always forget. It says, so many other channels are instigating conspiracy and stuff, and I, for one, enjoy your channel. I appreciate the neutral side of just previewing and reviewing documents and photos, so thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I mean, oh, yeah, they're all coming out fast. Like, and then I thought maybe some people had changed from like the beginning of the case. So then I'm like, okay, I'll give them another try. And I went over there and they're still doing this stuff. And it's like, oh my gosh, they're still doing the same shit that you were doing, 2 years ago. How did they make up such craziness? Right, sure, yeah. Just the facts, ma'am, just the facts. That's what I should put on my like little thing that says my name. You guys are always behaved in this chat. Mr. Rosebud's always behaved. And I don't mind if people aren't behaved. Just don't come at me like that. Don't tell me I'm taking your rights away when you literally can go on X and see the pictures everywhere. Google. All you have to do is put in crime scene photos, Moscow, Idaho, or King Road residence. I'm sure, you can find them. I'm cool. I feel bad that I think this is why Olivia took her TikTok down. I think she took her TikTok down because of like all like the pictures coming out, which was sad because she was doing a really good job on there. I'm gonna look her up to see if she came back. No, she never did. I'm like, I wanted her to like show up all the bad people, I was ready. I was willing to watch that. I was ready to watch that. There's fact channels and speculation channels. And then there's channels that just sit there for 4 hours and don't say anything about a case, but they say they're true crime. I don't get that. Yeah, Dawn. There are so many people. Like, oh my gosh, I never thought I would say this, but and I know you guys have seen it because you guys watch true crime and she says she's a true crime channel. But have you guys seen, I mean, I know you have, the amount of people that are going after BJ. I know she doesn't like to be called that. That's what I've always called her, Brittany, whatever. I mean, I don't know how people are watching her videos on other people's streams because they're just restreaming her, the same video 4 or 5 times a day. It's craziness. I never thought I'd be saying it. Like, that girl makes a fool out of herself, but dang, she doesn't need y'all don't need to be, like, clip channels. Now she's on Kiwi Farms. Oh my good God. I'll stay over here in my corner sector of the drama-free zone. Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, I feel like I was having anxiety about it today, and I don't usually get like that, but I told Vince, I was like, "I just need to go live on my second channel and just say what was going on," and that's what I saw, you know? Hey, House of Grit. How are you? Yeah, I don't find it interesting either. It's terrible. I mean, it's all terrible. Oh my gosh, Sheree, I he was live the other night, and I clicked on his live, and that's exactly what he was doing. Like, I always see the clips of him, like, being mean to people, like, "Give me money, this is what we need money for," and blah, blah, like, things like that, or, I'm going to jail, who's gonna bail me out?" And then nobody, like, bailed him out. Someone must have said something in the chat about what he donates because he, like, pulled up what he donates, and he was, like, yelling and stuff, and I'm just like, "Oh, dang." I just backed out. Yeah, Dawn, it's all for the money. It's all for the money. I mean, I could come on here and do that. Oh, I'm good at roasting people. I'm funny. I am. I could be funny. But no, karma, no, karma will come back to you. Like, when I had a problem with her, like I did at one point. I don't I don't care. You know what I mean? At this point, like there's no reason for me to not like her or to like her because I just don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care. But I called her. I had her phone number, so I straight called her. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You call and you talk on the phone like adults. She didn't answer. I left a voice message. I'm still waiting on a call back. It's been about a year and a half now. But I just that's what I did when I had a problem with her. I called her. Like, I don't know. It's just I don't think I don't prefer her. I don't have an opinion on that, right? But the opinion that I do have an opinion. The opinion I have is why do we need 15 channels going after her? Right? It's just like, oh my gosh, it's insanity to me. Like, I don't know. If somebody went over every word that came out of my mouth, my good golly, they'd have a funny life probably because I do some funny stuff. Sometimes I'm muted, sometimes I'm not muted, and I should be. I'm just kidding. That usually doesn't happen. But you know what I mean? Like, and welcome in everyone. I like his videos that he does on like the reenactments, but I just watch like the short version. You know what I mean? Like I don't watch the long version of that. Like I just watch the short one. Sierra, thank you for becoming a new member. Look at those doggies. Those are some cute dogs. They look like brothers or sisters. I'm doing okay, Marcy. I am. I'm doing a lot better than I was last night. I was just upset. I could just see that like the chat, and I could see the messages from Squeaky in particular, and he's been in our chat for a really long time. And just to like be treated, I feel like disrespectfully and then when I said that I felt like that, it was, you know, he said something about how he felt like he was disrespectful. Yeah, he said, how is not getting the actual photos disrespectful? Like it's censorship regardless of whom. And I'm just like, what? I'm not even, I don't know. All I know is I did the right thing, I feel like in my heart. And I can't wait to read more documents. I can't wait to see more pictures. I just don't prefer to see the victims. Like if I don't have to see them, I don't mind the blurred photos. Like let's say I'm not that like where I can't see that stuff. I've believe me, my jaw was in the back of my mouth. My eyeball came out. Okay. I know gore, but there's just some stuff I feel like that shouldn't be on the internet. And that's one of them. I just feel like that should, I don't know. I know they're adults. And I was telling Ishi this earlier. I was like trying to, I leave her a voice message thing. I know they're adults, but I wish that there was like a way to keep that off the internet, because I feel like that's only helping. I mean, he can't really see it, but I feel like it's only helping Brian Koberger, knowing that his victims are plastered everywhere. Hey, Body. Thank you so much for your I don't know if I told you, but I think I did on your page, but the MPD document dump, oh my gosh. That has saved me a couple times. When people have been like, "Wait a minute." They'll be like, "Didn't this happen?" And I'm like, "Nope, nope, let's go back to the document." It's so nice to have them all in like organized fashion. I am so ADHD, I could never sit here that long. I'm surprised I'm sitting here this long. Usually, like, when it's alive, I don't know, when I'm on camera, I don't know. Sitting here not without being on camera is weird because I keep looking at the camera. They are brother and sister? Let's say they look like it. And very wild tonight. Oh, yeah, the parents, yeah, ugh, like, and then when the Gonsalves put up that picture of Kaylee as a baby. So the night that the documents or the photos were released, this is how it kinda happened. We were on a live, and we were and my live was going to be about them not releasing the crime scene photos. Like, that was what my live was gonna be about, like, me taking a stand on, I don't think they should be released. And I had that interview from Mr. Gonsalves, just saying, like, we haven't had power over anything in this case, and this is, like, the last little bit, like, of them out there. Like, they're completely just out there, and, like, it's just sad. And I had made it, I was like, "Okay, I'm not showing the victims." Like, I didn't even wanna show any of the pictures, but I was like, "Okay, these ones aren't bad." Like, there's a couple of droplets of blood here, the downward of a knife. I even explained to you guys what that meant, because I was educating you guys with that. But looking at dead bodies is not educational. We are not going to learn anything that we don't already know. Right, Body? Yeah, I don't wanna see them either. I didn't wanna see 'em, I saw them on I went to Twitter and I was like, "Dang it, me. Have a good day, Kathy. I'll see you tonight." Yeah, yeah, you're right, bad acts invite badder acts. Right, House of Grit, like, I don't wanna see that. I wanna see them be, how they were when they were, happy and all of that. Crystal, she is. She's, she needs to take a couple days off, I'd say. I just saw that body movement, that is so awesome. Because I had the document and I was like, "Oh, this is even better." Because I just had, like, the document where there's, like, most of it's, like, redacted. I'm like, What is going on here?" And then Moscow hasn't coming out with they haven't come out with new records, have they? No, they haven't. For some reason last night, I thought they did, and I was gonna show them to you, and they were the same ones, I'm pretty sure, so I'm glad I didn't. That would have been crazy, wouldn't it? That would have been funny. Let me re-show you these let me re-show you these documents I already showed you guys. Right, Isabelle, that's their babies, yeah. And that's like, so that was the thing. So we were on the live. Sorry, I kind of got sidetracked with myself. I'm ADHD. I'm bad. I was going to play the interview, and I think we were like playing the interview when people were coming in the chat saying they just released the crime scene photos. I could have changed my title right then and there. We were on it. This was at like what, 10 o'clock at night? It had to have been 9 or 10 because it was late. We were on our live. Nobody else was live. I could have slapped on crime scene photos, released, capitalized, and I would have had 10,000 views or more on that video. Probably more. Probably more. But I don't know. It just feels icky to me. There's just certain things in cases that I feel like it's icky. And that is one thing. Like, the family's asked. And it's not just one family that wants it, it's all the families, you know? That's true, body. I can understand like that. That's why I did put up the photos I did. And I wanted to show the corner of the room where Ethan was in the bed, but I needed to like crop it and I didn't have the time, but I just don't want to see the victims. I just feel like I don't know. They're what they were referring to the photos released of the beer pong table being under the Vibe sign in 2022, but the ones released now, people say that the table was bumped. Oh, maybe we'll have to look at those ones. I do too, body. Someone actually came out with it. I have to show it to you guys later. I just remembered. It was on Reddit because you know how they had that website Zula or whatever it was. They had that website for us to be able to go in and like navigate the house. Well, now I can't get on there. Like it just says not available. But somebody did pictures of each room and showed where the bodies were placed. So I could show those tonight. Like that wouldn't be like, you know, I mean, it's just animation. It's not like it's the real deal. It is. It's totally walking a fine line. So like, and I don't know if you probably didn't hear this part because you just came in, but I told my cat was sick for a day. It was only a day. I know that's crazy. Some people were like, only a day, but he's 18 or 19, 17. Hell, I don't know. I've had him since I was 23 and I'll be 40 this year. So in a couple months, I've had him forever. I've had him through like 3 lifetimes, I say. Like that cat has been with me through everything. And he got sick the other morning. And then that night, he only laid in the same spot in bed. He wouldn't meow. He didn't want food. He didn't want water. I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening. You know, like I just thought it was happening. And so yesterday, well, he was a little better and stuff. Like he was doing good. He jumped up on the counter and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's doing better. And then last night when I got out of the live, I walked out of the room and he was just standing there, sitting there like he always is after every live. And he's like, meow. And I'm like, oh my God, Rocky. Like he was himself again, you know, like he's been himself ever this whole day. He's just been jumping around, chasing dogs, doing what he does, you know, just being a cat. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I did the right thing. And then Isabelle came in today and I'm like, I've been thinking of you. Is he really? Joseph Scott Morgan's going to be on you? Is it on your YouTube? That's what I thought. So, okay, what's the name of it? We'll have to listen in. Then we'll have to talk about it or something. Because we love us some Joseph Scott Morgan. Oh, is Ashley in here? Ashley left. Ashley is a lesbian, but she would give up that for Joseph Scott Morgan. That is her daddy, she says. That's exactly what she says. So I'll have to definitely text her and tell her. She's been in my chat forever, but since this case started, and she loves him. Oh, really? On your show every Sunday? That's really awesome. Are you really, Bonnie? I didn't know that. That's so funny. Forensics Daddy. She calls him something like that too. That's so funny. I'm about to text her and be like, your dude's going to be on tonight. So what's it called? What's your podcast called or your show? So we know where to go to listen. That's so funny. The ladies love Joseph Scott Morgan. I need a Joseph Scott Morgan cardboard cutout. True Crime Tonight. Oh, I like that name. I thought about trying to do like incorporate true crime into my name, but I'm just going to leave it because I think it'd be too long if it was like titanium built true crime. I don't know. It's a nightly show. I love that. Yeah. What time does it start? It'll be 12 months since you've been taking care of Bracken. Oh my gosh. Isabelle, I really thought that maybe you had to leave the chat because I thought Bracken might have passed away. So I've been thinking of you guys. I really have. I'm like, I told Vincent, I was like, I haven't seen Isabelle. And he asks about you. Vincent's like, has Isabelle been in? So I'll have to tell him. He'll love this. We could do that over here, over there. 7 p.m. Pacific. Where are you from? Like California? Where are you from, Body? My boyfriend's from California. It's beautiful out there. Oh my goodness. The West is just beautiful. I need to go to Idaho, Utah. Where else? I know there's another state I wanted to go to out there. Colorado. I want to go to all of them actually that are out west. You're in Vegas? Oh, that's awesome. Vincent wants to take me to Vegas. He's like, it's only like a 6-hour drive. We could do it. Oh, you have in your link tree. Okay. Let me go over here. I'll put the I'm gonna put the link to Body Movement's channel in the chat, and then you'll be able to get to the radio show that way. I would like to do like a podcast where I didn't have to like necessarily be on camera. But then I would like to do a podcast with Vincent, but he won't do it. Hey, Eli. Thanks, Marcy. I appreciate that. I really am. I am a genuine person. I'm genuinely the biggest empath in the world. And yeah, I think it'll either. I think it's a good thing. I was telling you guys before, every true crime creator, they come to like this fork in the road at some point in their true crime journey, or whatever you want to call it. And it's like, you can either stick with just true crime and the facts and the documents and I'm going to do more like really trying to put on a better presentation for you guys and doing those type of things, when like with the revamp and stuff. But, there's always this like thing that it's like, you can always go to drama and then do true crime and drama. And I just am not that kind of gal, that's just too much for me to handle. 27 cities. That's awesome. Live broadcasting it's something else though. Whatever comes out of your mouth comes out, Yeah, I'm not either. It's just too much for me. Gives me anxiety. Me too, personally, it's too much. Yeah. Like I'll watch every once in a while and then I'm just like, what? So what happened was I used to always watch. Like I was curious. I was like, what they talking about? What they talking about? Like as I was like, cleaning and do my things that I do during the day. And me and a creator had a disagreement. And then I apologized and everything. But that disagreement led to like a hate mob, which I don't think that the creator at all intended for that to happen, but it did. And then that was a month ago or a month and a week, and I have not chatted in one live since then. Do you want to hear a funny ADHD story? I'll tell you a funny ADHD story before I jump off. Okay, listen to this. So today, me too, Body. And there's not a lot of people in this space to do that with. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's like, well, what's your background? What did you do before this? Do you have any skeletons in your closet that I need to know about now? Like, you know what I mean? It's always like that. So ADHD kicked in today for me. When Vincent leaves, like I will be sitting in bed, or I'll just be like laying across the bed and he'll be here, he'll be on the couch or whatever. And I'll just be laying across the bed for like an hour or two, just enjoying my life, And he'll get up to leave. And then all of a sudden it's like, what can I clean while he's gone? Right. And then it's always like, I'll sit back down when he's here. I almost gave myself a stroke today. I went outside. I took all the lights down because we had those little glass lights, but half of them were burnt out, but I couldn't take them down because our birds were still here. The birds flew away. And I was going to clean up their spot. That way they can come back and make more babies if they want to, because they like a clean spot. I don't know. I feel like they do. I cleaned the whole back patio. I ended up scrubbing the banisters and everything. And then I cleaned the bathroom, scrubbed that bathroom. When Vincent came home, I had like laundry was going, dishwasher was going. He's like, what the hell did you do? I almost burnt down the house. So as I'm doing all of this stuff, guess what I forgot? I had bird feed on the stove. So I'm in the back bathroom. And I'm like, why are the dogs not on the bed? Because the dogs are always on the bed. Like they're always around me, especially Mia. She's always there. But I was like, oh, they're just giving me a break for once. No, instead of, alerting me saying, hey, there's a fire maybe possibly happening in the kitchen, they went to the other bedroom away from the fire, or away from the smoke. Yeah, it was a brand new pan too. Vincent got it cleaned out. I cleaned it and I was letting it soak, and then Vincent went out there and he cleaned it. I don't think he could take the smell, but I mean, the whole house was black. I was like, oh my gosh, the smoke alarm was getting ready to go off. And then and in the middle of all of this, I'm not dressed because I was so hot that I just cleaned the bathroom. I was like, gonna throw on my robe, just like a light summer robe. And then I walk out and I see the smoke, and I'm just like, oh my God, I did it again. I've done this twice now. Twice. So that's ADHD. I told Vincent, I said, that's ADHD. I said, I was doing too many things at once. I had too many things going on. So what I try to do, and this might help other people that are ADHD. If you guys are like super clean freaks and that's like part of your ADHD, go by room to room. Don't bounce. Like a lot of people will bounce, they'll say they have like, a cup. They'll take it from their bedroom to the kitchen, and then all of a sudden they're in the kitchen doing the dishes, right? Instead of cleaning the bedroom. I always try to just start in the same spot and make my way around. So I start every day. I should put a GoPro on me. Y'all be surprised. This is like a hotel over here that we're living in. The way I change trash and bed sheets around here. But I start in the laundry room and I clean up everything in there. That's where Rocky's litter is. So if it needs vacuumed or, whatever for the day, every day. And then I do the kitchen stuff, dining room, living room. You'd think that we live like crazy people. We don't. We pick up after ourselves, but there's always just something I could be doing. That's in my head. Not dress fire. She's wanting firemen to visit to keep her company until Vincent comes home. I was trying. Actually, we have a fireman that lives downstairs. No, we're good. Oh, Isabelle, you haven't heard my story about my dog. My dog got in a fight with another dog. And then the lady told me that everything was fine and I was going to pay the vet bill because her dog wasn't on a leash and it came after our dog. And then she took me to court and they found me not guilty. That's the short version. But yeah, I want the dog now. I really wish I had the dog. I have OCD also. And it's bad. Everything has a spot. I feel bad for Vincent. Actually, I think his mom would be very impressed. I really do. I think she'd be extremely, extremely impressed with the way that, he cleans and I clean up. And the way, he just does it. Isabelle, don't tell people my secret. I was trying to get the other firemen to come. Yeah, it was her fault. But it was crazy because so what she did was okay, it was bad. Her dog went to the vet. It was $1,600. It lost its eye. It was just a little dog, but it come running out of her back door. They had wide open. I didn't see it because I was coming around the corner. I had my dogs retracted about 4 feet and she ran up on Araya and Araya just tossed her. That's all Araya did was kind of just pick her up and toss the dog. And it was so bad. I felt so bad. So of course I was going to pay the vet bill, right? I was like, oh my gosh, even though her dog technically came after my dog, I wanted to help because I just felt, I love animals. I felt bad, right? I know how it feels to lose an eye. I lost an eye, so I know how it feels. And so this was the mother and she was living with the daughter down there. Well, the mom was like, okay, that's cool. I talked to her for an hour and a half about this. And she was like, yeah, just pay the vet bill. Everything will be fine. Well, then all of a sudden, a week later, I get a letter from the Humane Society telling me to come down. And immediately I think my dog's getting euthanized, right? Because my dog technically hurt her dog. I mean, in my brain, I'm going, oh my God, my dog is going to be euthanized. And I'm upset and I'm trying not to cry because I'm like, we're not there yet. I'm always one of those people. I cry first. When I try to, I'm like, nope, let's not cry until, we know what we're going to be crying about, if anything. So then we go down to the Humane Society. The guy told me well, technically, I got to give you a ticket because you didn't have control of your dog. Huh? But she got 2 tickets because she didn't have control of her dog and she didn't have tags, dumbass. She went and told on herself. So I went to court. The lady judge, I said, Your Honor, yes, Your Honor, thank you, Your Honor, like people should. I dressed appropriately. And she said, I find you not guilty. I pled no contest and she found me not guilty. I about fell over. I literally about fell over. I was like, oh my gosh. So then she tried to like, what was it? Wasn't it she would like sue me or something after that? She did something else. And I'm just like, no, lady, I'm not helping you at all now. Really, House of Grit? I want to do more stuff on this channel about like makeup lives, like on how to do makeup with a prosthetic, but you don't necessarily need a prosthetic to be here. You can just come to learn how to watch me learn how to do stuff. 'Cause I'm still learning and I'm 40. Only have the wrong video prepared. That's okay. That happens, especially when you do lives. And doing lives, Willow, I don't know if you're monetized yet or not, but it'll get you monetized quicker. So like me, I was a dummy. I didn't know. My first channel, I did all pre-recordeds. And I think you had wrote me before. You're like, I have this many views, but I only got like this many watch hours. So like I'm being dramatic, but like for every 1,000 views, it's like 2 watch hours or something like that. Or for every like, yeah. So it's like, what? It's like the math ain't mathin', but it's because it's YouTube. But yeah, lives will definitely get you there faster. I was just reading the chat. Well, we're going to be doing some days and we'll do some nights because the summer's getting ready to end. And I said, I told you before, like a couple days ago, we need to enjoy the summer before it's done. Just think, wasn't it supposed to be on the 11th or the 18th? I can't remember now, but Brian should be going to trial. That's what we should be getting ready for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was August 18th. So yeah, I think you have to have what, 500 subscribers? We'll have to help you out. Yeah, all my across the pond people are here. But I got to give Isabelle credit where credit is due. What was it, 2 years you were in here every night? And your time's like 4 or 5 in the morning by the time I went live. Isabelle is an OG mod and friend. Yeah, for some reason, like it won't let me do subtitles. I don't know why. I tried to do that before. Let me look into that again. Let me write that down. Subtitles. And I did put Bottie's link in here, didn't I? I haven't put it in here again. That way you can go over and subscribe. She's really good too. And let me see if I can find this channel. Oh wait, I think I spelled that wrong. Oops. Let me go back here. Oh, I found you. Unsubscribed. Let me grab your link. Yeah, Kylie Rodney days. There's Willow's link too in the chat. Yeah. Dedication is an understatement. Isabelle was here from Kylie Rodney. Yeah. I go back to old videos and I'll see your comments and I'm like, oh, I'm like, Isabelle, it's always something sarcastic and funny. And I love that. I miss that. We need that. We need you back in the chat being your sarcastic self. And I'm so glad that Bracken is still around. That's amazing. He needs all the help he can get, I'm sure. I know. I told someone the other day about my bloopers. I'm like, someone still needs to make that video. I still have them. Sometimes I'll be muted for a while. But Isabelle always was here for my bloopers, and they were pretty big ones. We do need the bloopers back. Maybe I could do like I need to go back in my lives. I need an editor. I need to go find an editor to be like, go look at all my lives. I mean, because there's so many of them, and edit me a video. It would be like a 30-minute video of just bloopers. I'm just thinking of them right now because like they were pretty funny. Yeah, but they would just be like really funny. I don't even know. I would be like, oh shit. And then I'd be like, oh, I cussed. Oh shit. Something like something like that. Like it'd be like, don't do that. I don't know. It's just funny. I do miss the bloopers. Being human, yeah. Oh, and Isabelle, you haven't seen my hair with my extensions. I got me some hair. I got me, oh, I love this hair. Actually, I need to go get it done in 2 days. And I forgot that it's 2 days away. And I'm like, oh, skirt. I'm gonna have to be like, Vincent, can you help me? Just kidding. Maybe he will though. Getting your hair done is expensive. I don't like doing that. Like I've heard of women like, dyeing their hair, going and getting their hair dyed, and that's expensive. That's like $100 or something every time you go get your hair dyed. And some people have to do that, like every 6 to 8 weeks. I'm letting my grays grow in. As of right now, they're only in the back of my head. I can't see them, so they're not there. You know what I mean? So whenever I do see one, I'll get the tweezers out. It's bad. I tweeze them out, but I don't have that many yet, but I do have some. I should, Debbie. That would be fun. Yeah, I subscribed to Willows. I thought I was subscribed, but I wasn't. We'll go over there and we'll look at your videos. Oh, you're doing the Nicholas, I don't know his name, Casatis? Is that the guy that shot the sheriff? Or no, he dismembered. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at your page. Oh my gosh. Because I thought about starting to cover other cases, like cold cases that are solved. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but I think that would be fun. And I could put together like a really nice presentation and just, present it really nicely for you guys. Maybe I won't do lives every day. I probably will. I just love you guys. I feel weird when I don't do a live, but I'll just make sure. Oh, Willows. I'll put Willows back in the chat there. You haven't trimmed your hair in a year? Oh, so, okay. What happened to me was I had long hair and it was pretty thick. It wasn't thick. It was fine, but I had a lot of it. I was happy with my hair like 2 years ago. Well, then I went and got it colored for the first time since my dad died. Right before my dad died, me and my dad colored our hair. He colored his like beard or something, or his goatee or something like that. Maybe his hair too, but nonetheless, we did it together. So when I went in to get my hair colored for the first time in 16, 17 years, I told the girl, like, this is really something for me, right? Because the last time I did this was with my father and he, like he's no longer here. So she does my hair and I told her I wanted it's not a semi-permanent, it's below that. So it's like a 15-day like deal just for me to see what it would look like because I didn't know if she was going to color match me properly or not, right? So she colored my hair and she trimmed it. When I left the salon, I looked at my hair in the mirror and I was like, this looks weird. Like I don't know. I didn't like the color. It looked like she was supposed to lighten it all because my hair goes from dark to a little bit lighter at the ends. And so she was just going to make it all one shade. I was like, this doesn't look right. So then I just, for like 2 weeks, I was looking at it, right? I'm looking at it. I'm like, I should call them. I should tell them. I should go over there. This is not right. This doesn't look right. Then I got a mirror and looked at the back of my hair because I went to Ulta to get my hair cut by a professional over there because I said, something is wrong. Someone needs to look at my hair today. My sister-in-law, she's a beautician. She was too far. I was like, need someone to look at it. When she turned my hair, when she put my hair all along my back, it looked like a Charlie Brown shirt. It was zigzagged. She was supposed to cut it straight across. She zigzagged my hair. So they had to chop off all of my hair to like a little below my shoulders, which was a lot. It was like 6 inches or something, or 5 inches. And then after that, it just like was thin. It just started getting thinner. So it's like, I was just like freaking out. So I told Vince, I was like, I need to get extensions. There's no like we're not talking, there's no discussion. Like, this isn't a discussion to be had. We're, have a good night. Um, have a good night. Sweet tight, Debbie. But yeah, so I went to 3 or 4 different places before I picked the place for my extensions. I did my homework, and I could have done a little more homework, which I need to tell you guys about it. If you guys ever want to get extensions, I need to tell you about my extensions journey, because you can get them a lot cheaper. So the extensions that I have then are actually not even the color of my hair. They're like a little bit lighter. So it's kind of nice because it gives dimension, but I might go darker in the winter, like black, because my hair is super dark. Like, you can see the top of my head. That's real hair on the top of my head. That's my head. Like, that's my hair. Whatever's like the top links are me. I just got 7 wefts, I think, sewn in 2 different, like 2 spots. So 3 on the bottom, I think 4 on the top. And thanks for talking to me, guys. I feel a lot better. I feel like a lot better. Like, I feel like now, like, I can go to the pool and relax for a little bit. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Maybe I'll go today. And then come back up and do a live tonight. Maybe trying to think. I think Dottie's show will probably be an hour or so. I want to listen to it. I didn't know she had Joseph Scott Morgan on there every night, or every Sunday, I mean. We need Joseph Scott Morgan over here for the ladies. And for me. Don't tell Vincent. I'm just kidding. I'll have to tell Ashley. I'm going to have to text her and let her know. She's going to freak out. She's going to say, oh yeah, I'll be there. I used to have like I still do, like a reddish tint to my hair, which is nice. Yeah, it was just someone in the chat, and it just sucked, Isabelle, because they're like always in the chat. But it's like, I don't know. Did you know that everybody has the power to be a YouTube creator? Everyone has a channel. You just have to put a video out. Like, I looked it up today, like the percentage of people. Oh man, I don't know if I know where I even looked that up at. It was crazy. The percentage of people that have YouTube channels to compare to, like, people that have like they have a channel that they use for videos. I think it was like 4.4% of all YouTube users or something like that. Yes, Sierra. And I've never jumped off a live like that, and not in all my time. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, I'm over this. It's really hard when you're a creator, and this case has been like just dodging bullets, you know what I mean? Like, left and right. Especially if you're a fact channel and you're not conspiracy. People like to come in with, well, Harsh said this. Well, look who your source is. But then they think, well, he tells me I'm beautiful every morning, so he must be telling me the truth. There's tunnels under the house. It's just like, oh man. Me too, Ladybug. That's me too. Like, I unsubscribed from damn near okay, other than Willow's, Southern Girl Crime Stories, and she just does recordings, so she doesn't do like videos. All these are my subscriptions on here. I've got to subscribe to your channel, my other one. But and then I have like the bigger ones, like Sherilyn Dale, Kimberly, people like that. But I literally I have JLR. I do follow him. I don't really know why I follow JLR. Sometimes he could be correct, sometimes he's not. You got to really take him with a grain of salt. True Crime Lullabies. I'm trying to think of and there's ATS News. She was in the chat last night. I could not believe I saw her either. I think she might have just put out another video. I'm going to have to go look at it and replay it. Right, Sherry. I just needed to, I should have just not let it even get to me. But it was just like comment after comment. She's taken our constitutional right. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to take anybody's rights. Oh, Key Ray. Or Kira. Oh my gosh, I've been saying her name wrong this whole time. Am I saying it right now? Is that right? Kira? Kira? Girl, you know I'm gonna call you Sierra as soon as I see you again. I love the name Kira though. Kira? My family, their names, I'm like, why are you trying to make it more difficult with each child you have? They really did. We have Alexis, Tamara. I'll name my nieces and nephews. I'm not scared. Alexis Victoria, Tamara, Donovan Anthony. And I'm like, okay, now we're still okay, right? Right? We're still cool. Evangelina. What? And then they really topped us. Listen to the last one they had. They really wanted us to like not know his name. Dominic Luciano. What are y'all doing over there? Just kidding. I love their names. But I'm like, you guys are really making the names harder and harder. Especially to pronounce and to spell. Yeah, ATS News. She's a good person. She's good people. She's had a baby. She came in during the Watts case, I believe. And you know what I did like after last night, like after I got off the live, I talked to it's Irish. Oh my gosh, I'm Irish. I talked to Ishi for a minute, and I think Ashley actually wrote me too. Yeah, no, Mary Beth wrote me on Patreon, and I actually saw it because for some reason, I never see the Patreon messages, but that one I saw, and it was just her, being nice and just saying, just that she loves me. You know, Mary Beth. She's nice. Now, I don't agree. I don't think she needs to gain any weight if she doesn't want to. I will say that. Anjanette Levy on Crime Talk literally gets fussed at the live chat for pausing to thank new subscribers and donors. Yeah. Wow. If I was her, then if people do that to her, maybe she should, because they all are starred. Like, so anytime someone gives you like a super chat or they become a new member or they gift memberships, they go into this other like little box and it's called like your starred category. And then you can like see like Kira, put like, there she is. Like I could put that back up, you know what I mean? And thank her later for becoming a member if I can't thank her in the moment. And if you guys ever see me doing that, just always remember I will thank you guys for that. Just, in the future. But maybe she should try that. Because I feel bad. Oh, it was, you know what? I think that there was a full moon not too long ago. If it was, I think there might have been last night. Let me see. When? Because I remember them saying something about it on the news and I was like, uh-oh. I guess it wasn't since July 10th. It says, what? August 9th. That's what it was. It was a freaking, that's probably why I was so like, just off. Like, see ya. I was literally like, I'm getting off of here. I was just like, I'm over this. I didn't mean to cut it off like that. I felt bad because I've never done that before. I've never I guess I wouldn't consider that rage quitting, but I kind of would, I guess. I've never rage quit. That could be a blooper. Yeah, it was a full moon. I destroyed a pillow. That's so funny. It does. Damn full moon. Oh man, I forgot it was a full moon. Okay, well, I'm going to jump off of here. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I'll be back on tonight, probably 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do the live for this evening. We're going to, I want to go over those pictures on that Reddit. I just want to make sure. I think I took a picture of it, so I'd remember. We'll see. Yeah, I did. So I'll be able to maybe go back to find it. Yeah, it looks like I kept it. Cool. Thank you for being here with me today. Actually, let me see if I can. I actually had a new video. But I forgot to I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if I like it. I think I'm going to change it. I think we need more. This isn't giving me the more that I wanted. But I want to see what it looks like with the music. So is it this one? I think it's uploading. I do like the song though, the new song that we have. And I hope Bracken feels better and just at least comfortable, Isabelle. It was really great seeing you today. It's great seeing all of you guys. This video is still loading. It's like a 3-minute video, I think. So that's probably why it's taking a minute to load. Look at that puppy on the screen though while we're waiting. It's so funny. Come on. Maybe I'll have to use it next time. I'd refresh the page, but I'm afraid to do that. I don't think it will do anything. Hold on one second. Let's see if it takes me out if I refresh. Oh yeah, it would. Maybe if I hit that? No. Okay. We'll just play the old one. It looks like this one's going to take forever to load up. Maybe it'll be loaded by the time we go to our next live. Or I could play it on the screen. Let's see. I could do this. Let me see. Is it still loading? Okay. We'll play a little bit of this. Take me off the screen. Okay, so thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you so much. If you guys don't mind, just taking a second. Yeah, Mr. Jingles. Taking a second for Mr. Jingles, give him a little thumbs up here. I'm going to play this video, but I'm going to put it on full screen just so I can kind of see what it looks like. Actually, oh, shoot. Okay, how do I delete that? I just uploaded how did I do that? This is the one I wanted. Okay, hold on. I did do this one. That's so weird. It brought up a live. Okay, we'll just do it this way. See if it lets me add it. No, it looks like it's still uploading. That's so crazy. I wanted to is this? Oh, it's going to take forever to download. I gotcha. Okay, we'll do it this way. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to make this bigger and then I'll play the music.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. Coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake.